Hello, Unstoppable Writers. Today I'm going to tell you about the 3 simple steps that you need to create a lead magnet to grow your email list. The first thing that you need is to actually create the lead magnet itself. Is this a PDF? Is it a video workshop? Let me show you 2 PDFs that I created. The first PDF I created as a lead magnet, I created using Google Docs, and I am leading a workshop on how to do this. So I will put a link to that workshop if you'd like to sign up. So you can create a PDF using Google Docs. I also, for a different lead magnet, used a service called PageWheel. And they have some templates and they have AI that helps you create a lead magnet from a training or a video or just use their templated pages. So here's another PDF lead magnet that I created. These are pretty lengthy lead magnets. When you are just starting out, you can keep your lead magnets super simple. So it could be a checklist, it could be the top 10 books on a subject, or if you love this genre, keep it simple. And PDFs are probably the easiest way to start creating your lead magnets. So once you've created your lead magnet, you need a form for people to sign up for the lead magnet. And I will show you in a moment how to create landing pages in Mailchimp and also the PageWheel software that I use for landing pages. And then the third thing is once they sign up, you want to make sure they actually get the lead magnet. So you need a delivery email. Mailchimp, you can set this up as an automation. PageWheel, I can set it up as an automation. And the email then basically says, welcome, to my newsletter, and here is your PDF. So again, the 3 simple steps. You need to create the lead magnet itself. You need to have a form for them to sign up and then send an email. Here's your lead magnet. And I think it's backwards. Sorry about that. um, so 3 simple steps. Now let me go ahead and show you. I'm going to show you PageWheel first, actually, because they have a very simple process to create a landing page. And yes, let me just pull up PageWheel here. And then we'll dig into Mailchimp briefly. Just signing into my account. I'll share my screen with you here in a moment. Okay, let me share my screen. We're going to share the whole screen and let's pull up my PageWheel. So PageWheel is a software. You can purchase an annual plan or a monthly plan. But what's awesome is that the whole reason PageWheel was created is to help people create digital products faster. And so PageWheel is somewhere where you can actually create the digital product. And this will be included in my lead magnet workshop. I'll actually walk you through how I use this in more detail. But I'm just going to show you an example here. So let's look at my morning pages one. I literally created this product using PageWheel and then editing the words in PageWheel. And so I got to pick my cover. I picked the pages, I ordered the pages, I edited the pages, and then in PageWheel to create a form and a landing page, it's literally as simple as hitting approved, publish product to get my link. Taking a moment to think here. And rather than wait, let me just show you what the final landing page looks like for PageWheel. So it creates a page that people can then sign up to get my PDF, and it really helps sell it. I did a lot of editing here because I am a copywriter, but it does help you get started a lot faster. So then when people want to download it, they give me their name and their email and their phone number. And behind the scenes, I have a Zap set up so that when someone new comes through PageWheel, they actually get imported automatically to Kit, which is my email service provider, with a tag that says PageWheel. So I know exactly how many new people are coming in through my PageWheel lead magnets. So PageWheel is one way to create lead magnets and to set up landing pages, but let me go ahead and share with you in Mailchimp what this might look like. So when you're in Mailchimp, you can send specific emails. What you're going to want to do once your lead magnet is already created, so that has to be done separate from Mailchimp. But once you're here in Mailchimp, you're going to go to Forms, and the ones that come up are pop-up forms. I'm going to go ahead and not look at those right now because the typical forms that you need, and specifically Nancy, who's in my collective membership, asked about was embedding forms on her website and having a landing page. So when you click other forms here, you will have the embed form option and the sign up landing page option. So let's click on this embed form. When you're in Mailchimp, it gives you a couple of different options, and actually here you're going to set up the type of form. So you want to give it a name. For example, let's just say lead magnet 1, and then the audience, you would select your audience there, continue to builder. And then you can add form fields. It's a really good idea to have names. So we're going to add those. And I think, let's see. So I keep it pretty simple for my email. I just do email and first name. But then let's see here. The settings. So form title, subscribe. You could change the button if you want. You could change the length of it, customizing your form. Now, when you create a form to be embedded on your website, you will have to, let's see. Okay, and then the email they can actually pick, archive. So this form will have to be embedded onto your website itself. So let's hit continue. And so what it will do is it'll give you an embed form, and you would copy this and put it into your website's HTML. That can be a little technical if you are not technically savvy. So what I'm going to show you next is if you don't want to embed a form, and I'm going to go ahead and delete this because we're just playing around here. Now, if we want to do a landing page, again, let's pick a name. So let's do lead magnet 2, continue to builder. And it has templates, which is really awesome. So you want to think about when someone's getting your lead magnet, what type of landing page will be most appealing to them. I like simple ones. This one doesn't look too, and this actually one says lead generation. So let's try this one, powered by Shutterstock. And then this is the place where you would edit the words. You could put your logo. You could say what you're offering to hit subscribe. You could have an about us, or you could use this to unpack more about the lead magnet. So it's customizable. You can drag and drop different blocks in and add different features. You can move them around as needed, and then you can preview it. So here's what it would look like on desktop. Here's what it would look like on mobile. And so as you can see with Mailchimp, there's a little more work involved because you have to come up with the words to talk about your lead magnet, really make it enticing to people, which is part of what I love about PageWheel. It takes the guesswork out, but this is where you would actually set up your form. And let's see. What's next? Save and close. So here's the lead magnet one. Here's the URL. So in this case, it's a Mailchimp URL, which is fine. A lot of people don't mind. Um, Sometimes within Mailchimp, you can change it where the URL is more of your website, or you could create, this is more technical, but you could create a page on your website that then links to this so that people are going to your website. But there's your URL. So let's see. Let's hit publish. And so then when you are sharing your lead magnet, you can literally give people the URL and then they will come here and they can sign up and they'll go into your Mailchimp account. So that's a great first step. The third important thing that we talked about is you need an email to deliver the lead magnet to them. So now you have your form. So we're probably going to go to automations. I use Kit, so I'm kind of learning this on the fly. Um, let's see. Let's build one from scratch. So this is lead magnet 2, flow. Choose a trigger. So when they sign up, let's see. So this would be welcoming all of your people. This would be better for a welcome sequence, but let's actually change this and see if there's a way to link it to a specific form. So there's birthday, sent an email. Let's see, clicked a link. That's shopping, marketing activity. This looks helpful. Unopened, response to survey, API integrations. Nope. What I am looking for is when they sign up for that form, lead magnet 2, that then they will automatically get an email. So let's actually go back to that form briefly and just see if there's a way to set up an email for it. Oh, and this is lead magnet 1, but it should be the same for the other one. So, okay, after they sign up, they'll see a confirmation message. And so this would be one place that you can edit and actually link the PDF that you create. So let's see what is the message they get. Okay. Okay, so we just hit publish on this form, and I just noticed here at the bottom, it says convert them into automated workflows. So let's set up an automation right from this form and see what it gives us. So again, these we've kind of seen already. Finish setup. I thought we had finished it. Okay. Maybe we can filter those who edit. Okay. Okay, I paused the video just so you didn't have to see me search. Okay, what I figured out is once you publish your lead magnet form, what you will do is you'll come down here to audience and tags and you can edit the audience. So the audience will just be your entire group audience. And then under tags, you can create lead magnet one, because this is our lead magnet one form. So contacts who sign up will be automatically tagged with this. We're going to go ahead and save that. Now, what we can do is we can go back to our automations. And this is going to be much more clear. So you can email tagged customers. So contact is tagged. Oh, and you have to have a paid Mailchimp plan. So this is a free account. So if you're wanting to automate things, you probably will need to pay for Mailchimp. I don't know that there's an easy way to set this up, but then you would basically in this step say when they're tagged with lead magnet one day delay, and then you create the email to send to them. That's the high level of how this works. It's also how it works in my email provider kit. So let me just give you an overview there real quick. Okay, so here we are in my Kit account, and they also have automations, which is part of why I joined Kit because it's so visual. So one of my lead magnets is a free copy of my ebook, When God Calls a Writer. And so what I did is I set up this automation where anytime they join the form for the free ebook, or they get tagged with God Writer, then they also get tagged with a couple other things just so I can track them. So they get tagged with this, they get tagged with a sequence, and then they have these emails that go to them. And I did a couple of different emails. And the first email they get has a link to that PDF so that they can get my free ebook, When God Calls a Writer. So that's how automations, tagging, getting people lead magnets works. I am available to hire if you want me to help you build your automation. Feel free to reach out, but I hope that helps you as you get your lead magnets out there and keep building your email lists. Remember, my friends, to stay curious and keep writing.